eventually.
I liked it better how you did last time.
Well, good evening, Lakewood Cougar basketball fans. Tonight we're going to be streaming you the live game between the Lakewood High School Cougars and the Ferdale Golden Eagles in varsity basketball action. The JV game just ended in a dramatic way with Dylan Kirkpatrick hitting a three with virtually no time left on the clock, giving the Cougars the 3-point lead, the 3-point victory. The varsity game was scheduled to start at 7:15, and it is now 7:30. We still have about 10 minutes on the clock, ready before we're going to get this game underway. We cannot have the sound on during warm-ups because we've been put in Facebook jail the last couple of games that we showed because of copyright violations with what happened with them playing the music over the PA system for warm-ups. So we're going to go back to radio silence for the next 10 or 15 minutes until PA announcer Steve Jensen is going to bring you the starting lineups. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the starting lineups and the varsity action. Evening, Northwest Conference basketball fans. We are bringing you tonight's basketball showdown between the Lakewood Cougars and the Ferdale Golden Eagles from Lakewood High School. We are about 30 minutes late from the start of our game. The JV game went long. The referees called a lot of fouls, a lot of stoppages in play, and the game just went long before Dylan Kirkpatrick hit a three at the buzzer to win the game for the Cougars. We've got about 4 seconds left to go in the warm-up period. Now we have the warm-up period, so now we're going to go to Steve Jensen, the PA announcer, for the pregame introductions.
Boys basketball game between the visiting Ferdale Golden Eagles and your home Lakewood Cougars. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Ferdale Golden Eagles, announced by their head coach, Jason Owens. A 6'4" senior, number 2, Damian Toney. A 6' senior, number 3, Matthias Johnson. A 5'10" junior, number 13, Bishop Bootsy. A 6'1" junior, number 22, Norris Ruwal. And a 6'3" senior, number 24, Lucas Mills. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Lakewood Cougars. A 5'11" junior, number 2, Ben Runder. A 6' junior, number 5, Dom Smith. A 5'11" sophomore, number 11, Evan Stacy. A 5'10" junior, number 14, R.J. Lyman. A 6'2" junior, number 22, Zach Stoddard. The Cougars are coached by Mr. Anthony Whitaker.
All right.
Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, the lineups have been announced. The anthem has been played. We're about half an hour late, but let's play some basketball. Lakewood Cougars lost their opener against the Marysville Getchell Chargers the other night, where we brought you that action last Wednesday night. And this will be their, I believe, their third game of the year. I do not have Ferndale's record, but this is a matchup that's going to feature a lot of size. Ferndale, according to their roster, only has one player under 6 foot tall, and that's starting guard Bishop Utsi, number 13. And the Cougars really only feature 2 players over 6 feet tall. Number 22 starting Zachary Stoddard. And number 5, the 6 foot tall Dominic Smith. Not sure what the referees are waiting for to start the game. Clock has not been set to 8 minutes. Perhaps that's the problem. And here we go. Clock at 8. Smith wins the tip to Stacy. The Cougars will start out with Dominic Smith, Evan Stacy, and Robert Lyden there, number 14. Not sure what the call was. I guess the shot clock did not start on time. Number 2, Ben Rucker, along with the aforementioned Zach Stoddard. Ferndale counters with the 2-3 zone tonight. Bishop Utsi, number 13, as well as number 24, Lucas Mills. Now it looks like it's more of a 1-2-2 look. Perhaps flattening to a 3-2. So Mills, Utsi, Benavenur, Grewal. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Benavenur, Greywall. We don't have a phonetic spelling for that, so I'll do the best with that. And Matthias Johnson, number 3, there with the ball. So just underway, 7:15 to go in the first quarter. Cougars turn it over on their first possession, and now the Golden Eagles turn it over on their first possession. Cougars break the press. Rucker for a long 2, and it spins out. Rebounded to Tony. And Eagles come on the attack, looking for a corner 3. Doesn't like it. Now moving the ball around. Cougars in their 2-3 zone. Lucas Mills now for 3. That rattles out. Good hold out there by Rucker. And the Cougars come in transition. Smith to Lyden in the corner. Little contact, no call. The Cougars will look to reset and attack the zone. Cougars now with 6 seconds to shoot. Lyden penetrates and he travels. He kind of got in there amongst the trees, didn't really have a place to go, and he stutter stepped. So travel on the Cougars, 6:22 to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 is our score. Second possession for the Golden Eagles. Cougars have turned the ball over on both of their possessions. Stacy now coming out man-to-man, pressuring Utsi. Forces him to pick up the dribble. Drive to the basket is Grewal, and that's it. So first 2 points of the game. Cougars quickly in transition. Stoddard to the basket. Nice speed by Rucker. Not there. Stoddard gets it back and lays it in. Mills dribbled to possess it. Instead of just picking up the ball and securing it, Stoddard picks his pocket and lays it in. We're all tied up at 2. Utsi beats Stacy in the backcourt. Kicks it to the wing for 3. High arching shot. Not there. Lyden with the rebound and position. And he's fouled by Utsi with the reach, trying to knock it away.
Foul number 13, Utsi. That's his first personal, first team.
Into the game now for the Golden Eagles is number 5, Lincoln Thomas. As Utsi will sit down. Heels it in, shows some press. Cougars really don't have any trouble with it. And now they look to set up and run their offense against now an extended zone. Wyden again dribbles, looks on the baseline for Rucker, not there, stolen by just entered into the game Thomas. As he's bringing the ball up the court, he is fouled, and that will be the first team foul on the Cougars. First foul on the Cougars. Fouls on Rucker. And this is Johnson up the floor, looking inside, knocked away by Smith. Grewal gets it back. Doesn't really have a place to go. Now he hits a cutter. Not really there. Grewal penetrates. Little jump shot off the front rim. Gets his own rebound. Goes to the floor, and he's going to be called for a travel. So Grewal, nice job penetrating, following his shot, getting his rebound. Just a little off balance when he got the rebound. And there was contact with the ball by a Cougar defender. And he went to the ground holding the ball, which is, of course, traveling. Rucker has it now in the corner. Nowhere to go with it. Gets it back to Smith. He swings it to Stacy. A lot of perimeter passing. That ball's knocked away and out of bounds by Johnson. It's going to be Cougar ball with, and the 30-second clock just went off, so I don't know how many seconds they'll put back on the 30-second clock. So the referees are saying 4 seconds. So with 4:26 left to go in the first quarter, the score is tied at 2. Cougars have 4 seconds to shoot. And Smith will shoot a 3, and the lefty drills it. Cougars take the lead at 5-2. 4-second inbound play. Ball comes right back to the inbounder, who oftentimes is wide open, and Dominic Smith was, and the lefty puts the 3 in. Ferdale dribbles the ball out of bounds. And we have a substitute now. Utzi's coming back into the game for Grewal. Ball comes into Stacy against the press. Just really a containment press at this point. Ball gets in the middle to Stoddard, kicks it to Rucker for 3 in the corner, and then Rucker hits the 3. Cougars jump out to an 8-2 lead here with 4:02 to go, and head coach Jason Owens says, I've seen enough of this. Let's get a timeout here. Full timeout for Ferndale. That's going to be a 60-second timeout. So we'll be back in 45 seconds. 4:02 to go in the first quarter. Cougs lead 8-2. So Ferndale ball, inbounding it under their own basket. After having just given up the 3. Nice pass from Zach Stoddard in the middle of the key to Rucker in the corner for a wide open 3. Cougs playing in the 2-3 zone, but Evan Stacy is really putting the pressure on. Utsi goes to the basket. He's stripped by Stacy, who secures it, gets it out to just entered into the game, number 15, Quentin Steen. And that ball is out of bounds off the Cougars. It will be Ferndale ball. So Steen into the game. Also into the game for the Cougars is Caleb Greenland. So Stacy, who pressured Utsi last time and got a steal, now gets called for his second personal foul.
Foul number 11, Evan Stacy. That's his first personal, second team.
Well, Steve Jensen says that's his first foul, but I'm pretty sure that's his. Well, I think the first one was on Rucker, not Stacy. So Stacy's first personal foul. Smith defending Tony. Tony squares up, steps right by him, goes hard to the basket and lays it in. Cougars lead cut to 8-4. Steen gets into some trouble there and travels. That's a turnover. Will be Ferndale ball. And into the game now is back into the game now is Grewal, and Johnson comes out. So Thomas, Utsi, Grewal, along with Tony and Kevin Woods, 6'3" junior forward into the game now. He's standing on the baseline. Utsi thought he had a pick and roll, did not there. Quick outlet pass to Smith. Smith lays it up and in. Great transition basket there by the Cougars. Greenwald comes back. He's got Thomas in the corner who dribbles up to the top of the key. He now tries to go to the basket against Steen. Forces a jump shot, not there. Rucker with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Greenland, who spins into the key, hands it back to Rucker. Short on the jumper. And the rebound is by Woods. 10-4, Cougars lead, 2:22 to go here in the first quarter. Ball inside to Tony. He looks high-low to Woods with a reverse land. It's up and in. Nice look from Tony, high-low to Woods. And Ferndale scores again, cutting the lead to 4, 10-6. Stacy hits the ball to Steen in the corner. That ball's short. Stacy gets it back, goes to the basket, and he's fouled by Woods. Evan Stacy will go to the line for 2.
Foul number 15, Kevin Woods. That's his first personal, second team. Evan Stacy will be at the line, shooting 2.
First shot is up and in. Second shot is up and it rattles out. Tony with the rebound, quickly ahead to Grewal. Gets it to Thomas. Skips it across to Johnson back in the game. Looking inside for Thomas looking inside for Woods. Thomas throws it off his hands, out of bounds. Leiden now back into the game. Down the side for Greenland. Skip to Stacy. Fakes to the corner, goes to the basket. Double pump is not good. Woods with the rebound. And Woods steps out of bounds with it. A lot of contact underneath, no call. Cougar ball leading 11-6. Into the game now is Smith. Stacy comes out. Ball comes out to Leiden. Dribbles in there, gets stuck. Hands it to Greenland, nothing there. Gets his own rebound. He's in trouble with the trees. Stoddard gets it, blocked by Woods. And that's secured by Thomas. Head quickly to Grewal. Throws it into Thomas, and Smith is called for a push. Looked like a pretty good steal from Smith, but calls a foul.
Smith, that's his first personal, third team.
Mills now coming back in the game for Woods. No, for Tony. Ball comes into Woods, back to the inbounder, Thomas. Little jumper, not there. Quickly to Smith, now he's double teamed, gets it out to Greenland. Lydon takes the ball to the basket, goes strong, lays it in. Cougars now lead 13-6. Lydon gets a deflection, and Greenland, a little too aggressive, trying to chase down that loose ball, fouls Mills.
Foul number 23.
Fourth team foul.
That's his first
personal. Into the game now are Rucker and Stacy for Greenland and Steen. So, issue with the clock. Ewald from the three, not there. Good box out by Smith. Gets the ball to Stacy, ahead to Stoddard, to Rucker. Skips the pass to Lydon. Gets it out to Smith, 19 on the game clock, 16 on the shot clock. Lydon shoots a three, it's blocked by Grewal, and he goes to the basket, flips it up, and it's not there. Grewal with good clock awareness, saw that the clock was running out, couldn't get to the rim, so he shot a little running, floating 6-footer, and it rolls out. So at the end of one, Cougars lead 13-6 over the Ferndale Golden Eagles. 60 seconds between quarters. We'll be back in 45. Second quarter run to begin. Cougs leading 13-6, and Ferdale will have the ball. It's Thomas with the ball. Mills had it. That's Tony. Tony goes to the basket, and he is called for a push-off. Zach Stoddard draws the foul.
Foul number 220, that's his first personal, third team.
So Johnson, Grewal, Thomas, Tony, and Mills for the Golden Eagles. Smith, Stacy, Stoddard, Lydon, and Rucker for the Cougars. Lydon goes to the basket, he's fouled.
Foul number 3, Johnson, that's his first personal, fourth team. RJ Lydon will be on the line, shooting 2.
And that first one is off. And the second one is up and good. Cougars have a quick trap handled by the Golden Eagles. Pass to Grewal in the corner, out to Tony. Johnson has it, looks to go to the basket, slides it to Mills. Mills puts it up and in.
Lucas Mills for 2.
Smith with a deep 3. Mills with the rebound. If I out muscles Stoddard for it. And now the Golden Eagles are on the attack here, trailing by 6 at 14-8. Mills has it for 3 on the wing. Misses it. Rucker with the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Grewal couldn't save it. Now Utzi's back into the game for Thomas.
Timeout Cougars, 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout for the Cougars. 6:33 to go here in the half. Cougars lead 14-8. And we'll be back in 25 seconds. Cougar ball on the baseline. Smith, Stoddard, Rucker, Leiden, and Stacy, the starting lineup in right now. Ball to the corner. Leiden rims out. Grewal with the rebound. Being chased up the floor by Smith. Pulls up. Gets the ball to Utzi. Gets a screen from Mills as the Eagles will now run their offense. Ball goes inside to Grewal. He backs Smith down. Little up and under step through, and it's good.
More Grewal for 2.
Six minutes to go in the half. Golden Eagles now back to within 4 at 14-10. Rucker with a jump shot. Time running out on the shot clock. Airballs it, and that's a turnover as the ball did not hit the rim. So Ferndale ball. Cougars are pressing. Quickly across in front court. Gives the ball to Grewal. His pocket's picked by Smith, but he's being called for a travel. Steen and Greenland back into the game. This time Rucker and Leiden will come out. Ball goes into the high post to Stacy. Back to Greenland for 3. Hits the front rim and curls over the lip, and it's in. 3-point basket for Caleb Greenland. Oh, they're only calling it a 2. Okay, 2-point basket for Caleb Greenland. And the Cougars lead is back to 6. Grewal with the penetration. Didn't have a place to go. Ball goes to Tony. And Tony is held by Smith on the entry pass.
Foul number 5, Dalton Smith. That's his second personal, 15.
4:44 to go in the half. That's Smith's second personal foul. And that 3 is off the mark by Johnson. And Smith is on the run. Steen, little penetration, nothing there. Gets it to Stacy. Back to Steen in the corner. And his Jimmy is off the mark. Utzi with the rebound. This is Tony for 3, and he drills it. Damian Tony, the 6'4" senior forward, hits the three. Ball goes to the middle to Stoddard, goes to the basket, off the back rim. Mills with the rebound. 16-13 now. Cougars lead by 3. 4 minutes to go. Tony goes to the basket again, and he's fouled, and it counts. Damian Tony, three-point shot, and now a chance to do 3 points the hard way, or the old-fashioned way. Goes to the free throw line to get a free throw.
Tony will get the line, shooting one.
And he'll be shooting one to tie the game. Steen and Greenland out. Leiden and Rucker are back in, and now for the first time tonight, we're going to see Bakare Sanko into the game for Dominic Smith. It's up, and it's good. So Tony ties the game up at 16 with 3:54 left to go in the half. Leiden has it, goes all the way to the basket, gets it to Sanko, and he's called for a travel. Into the game now for the Golden Eagles is Lane Ustra, number 32, a 6' senior forward. And he forced that travel from Sanko. They also blocked the shot. Ball to Tony at the free throw line. He slides it to Ostra, misses it, gets his own rebound, gets it back to Tony, and now he's called for 3 seconds in the key. So Lane Ustra gets the ball from Tony, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, gets it back to Tony, and then is called for 3 seconds in the key. We're all tied up at 16, 3.5 to go in the half. Stoddard to Sanko, and Sanko with the pump fake shuffled his feet and lays it in. So call off the lay-in, because they're going to call him for the travel on the shuffle of the feet. And now Ferndale coach Jason Owens is going to call a 30-second timeout. We're all tied up at 16 with 3:20 to go in the half. We'll be back in 25 seconds. Stacy with the steal of the inbounds pass. And they're going to call a jump ball between Rucker and Thomas. Thomas looks like he was holding his mouth like he got hit in the mouth. It's going to be Ferndale, it's going to be Cougar ball on the change of possession. And that's going to be double dribble on Leiden. Into the game now is Smith, and Leiden will come out. Ball comes in to Tony, now in the attack. Ustra throws it back to Johnson. It's deflected in the backcourt. Johnson re-secures it, and that ball's knocked off of Rucker and out of bounds. Tony doesn't like the three. And Dominic Smith steals the ball intended for Johnson, gets it to Stacy in transition, and Stacy lays it in, breaking the 16-16 tie. Now Cougs lead 18-16. Tony brings it up. He's double teamed at the half line, gets it to Johnson. He's double teamed. Now he gets it back to Tony. Little order restored now by Thomas. as he gets the ball and sets up the offense. Woods gets to Ooster, then to Tony, and Tony knocks down Stoddard, and he's called for an offensive foul. Stoddard stands in there tough, draws the charge.
That's his second personal, 15.
Into the game will be Grewal and Usti, in for Woods and Thomas. Cougars now working around. 2 minutes to go in the half. Ball gets inside to Stoddard, out to Rucker for three, and that's Rucker's second three from that same corner, giving the Cougars a 5-point lead, 21-16. Stacy knocks the ball away, steals it, gets it to Rucker. Rucker to Smith, can't handle it. Cougars now back on the attack. Sonko throws it out, stolen by Grewal, and he's fouled by Stoddard. First personal on Stoddard, fourth team foul. Neither team in the bonus. I don't know why. Oh, that is now the 7th team foul on the Cougars. So Grewal will go to the line shooting one-on-one.
Noah Grewal will be at the line shooting one-on-one.
And his shot is off. Tony flicks it out. Mills secures it. Out to Grewal. Inside to Tony. Little jump hook, not there. Smith with the rebound. And Rucker is called for a travel. Caleb Greenland back into the game for Ben Rucker. Little give and go with Tony and Utsi. Not there. Grewal goes high-low. Tony puts a little too much steam on that pass. Utsi can't handle it. Great look by Tony. Would have had a wide-open lane, but just a little bit too much pace on that ball for how close he was. 1 minute left to go in the half. Cougars lead by 5. Leiden for three from the top of the key, barely ticks the front rim, resets the shot clock. Greenland with the rebound. Leiden has it back. Oh, puts it in his pocket, no call. Stacy for three now. That's off the front rim. Good block out by Stoddard. Tony not called for over the back. Mills gets the rebound. Head quickly now to Grewal, to Tony. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back down low to Tony. And Tony's called for a travel. 19.8 seconds left to go here in the half. Cougars with the last ball shot, leading by 5. Nine seconds now. Greenland with it, looks to penetrate, slides underneath the Stoddard, fakes Tony up, slips out of his hand. Here goes Grewal on the run. He lays it up and in, but it's after the buzzer. So that's 2 quarters in a row that Grewal has had the ball running towards the basket for a lay-in, and both times he was unable to get to the rim and finish the play. So 2 quarters in the books, 10 minutes at the half, 21-16 Cougars lead. We'll be back in 9 minutes and 45 seconds. You're watching the Cougar live stream on the Lakewood YouTube channel. Halftime's over. And we are ready to start the second half run. Ferndale ball. They'll start with Johnson, Mills, Grewal, Tony, and Utsi. The Cougars have Leiden, Rucker, Smith, Stoddard, and Stacy. Mills for three, and he gets one. So Mills' first three of the night cuts the Cougar 5-point lead back to 2. Just underway here in the third quarter. Leiden penetrates, loses control, stole by Utsi. Bringing up the ball, goes all the way to the basket, shoves Stoddard down, lays it up and in, but he's going to be called for an offensive foul. Stoddard really never established position, and he was pretty deep under the basket, but Utsi just lowered his shoulder and ran him down. Stacy's pass to to Smith is intercepted by Grewal. And coming back the other way, Cougars lay it in. So quickly tied up by Grewal. Now Cougars back by 2. Mills shooting for the lead. His three is short. Stoddard with the rebound out to Rucker. Cougars on the run. Smith takes it to the basket and he's tied up but fouled. Nope, they're going to call that a jump ball. Interesting call. Cougar ball, 19 inbound to Leiden for top of the key for 3. Misses it. Mills gets the rebound, slashed out by Stoddard, but Mills is able to recover it. Tony at the high post to Mills, makes the extra pass to Grewal for 3. That's going to be short. Tony, it's off his hands, out of bounds. Cougar ball. Leiden takes it all the way to the corner, kicks it to Stacy, gets it to Rucker. Rucker's called for a travel. Then Rucker had a good idea, was able to get to the basket eventually, but the officials call a travel violation. And it's going the ball over to Ferndale. Brings the ball into Tony in face of the pressure. Gets it to Johnson, now they attack. Ball to Tony at the high post. Skips it to Usti, little penetration, throws it out. Leiden deflects it. Johnson recovers it. And he puts it up, rattles around, and comes out. Smith with the rebound. Leiden to Rucker on the wing, gets the 3, and it goes. Then Rucker with another 3. Likes that right side. Quickly head to Grewal. Goes to the basket, misses the lay, and Stacy with the recovery. 26-21 now. Cougars lead by 5. Smith on the penetration, little floater not there. Johnson with the rebound. Tony not there. Stacy tips it up to Smith. Quickly into front court. Rucker for another 3. Heat check and he grants it. That's 4 threes for Rucker. 2 right here at the start of the second half. Loves that right side wing and corner. Ben Rucker gives the Cougars an 8-point lead at 29-21. 4:59 left to go in the half. Full timeout by Ferndale coach Jason Owens. We'll be back in 55. All right, 4:59 to go in the third quarter. Cougars lead by 8. On the shoulders of Ben Rucker and his couple of three-point shots. That's Grewal getting in some trouble with the trap. A lot of contact there, no foul. They're going to call that a jump ball. Not sure for that. Grewal throws the ball in. Stacy knocks it away. Utsi just not really moving. Doesn't really give Grewal a good angle. And Stacy just jumps in the passing lane. Good aggressive play by Stacy. Not very good offense by Ferndale. Stoddard called for the hold on Tony as he came to the high post to catch the ball. That'll be Ferndale ball on the baseline.
Foul number 22, Zach Stoddard. That's his second personal, first team.
Stoddard's second personal foul, and that's the first team foul on the Cougars this half. Cross-court pass stolen by Smith ahead to Rucker. He wisely slows it down. Cougars now go on the attack. Smith from the corner for three. It's off. Stoddard with the rebound. Great play by Rucker to knock it away into Stoddard's hands. And Stoddard puts it in. Stacy with his hand on another ball. He gives it to Greenland. His shot is blocked. That's secured by Johnson ahead to Grewal. And he lays it in. So unfortunate the Cougars weren't able to convert that lay-in. And it gave a quick transition bucket to Ferndale. That Cougars had a short-lived 10-point lead at 31-21. Now that bucket by Grewal, it's 31-23. Johnson with the steal from Greenland. He goes to the basket against Smith. Not there. And we've got a foul on the rebound. This foul's on Stacy.
Stacy, that's his second personal, second team.
Into the game now is Kason Parks, number 10, and Quentin Steen, number 15. Stoddard and Greenland sit down. And that's Grewal out now for Ferndale as Woods comes into the game. Tony with the skip. Now the penetration by Johnson. Jump shot short. Thomas knocks it away to Steen. It's ahead to Rucker from the left side this time. And Ben Rucker gets his fifth three of the night. That ball stolen by Stacy. Another great hands play by Stacy. Little jump shot by Steen, not there. Goes out of bounds. Stacy fights for it and goes off Johnson out of bounds for the Cougars. 3:20 left to go in the third quarter. Cougs now lead by 11. Ben Rucker doing a lot of damage tonight with 9 points here in the third quarter. That's passed by Steen is intercepted. And now a foul on Stacy. That's his third personal. Steen quickly comes out. Leiden is in now. Grewal back into the game for Thomas. Utsi with the penetration. Gives the ball off to Johnson. He shoots the three and he's fouled. Fouls on Rucker. Not a smart foul on Rucker, fouling the jump shooter. And we haven't really seen Johnson be a real good shooter from that range. And his free throw is up and good. So we know Johnson can make free throws. I'm not sure he's made a three yet tonight. That next shot has hit the front rim and off. So maybe on the off chance that three would have gone in, it's a good foul by Rucker as they're now only going to get 2 points. 10-point game. Johnson to shoot. and that's off the back rim. Woods is on somebody's back, probably Stacy's, and he is called for the foul. So Kevin Woods fouls. It's going to be the second team foul on the Golden Eagles in the second half. Cougars already have 4 fouls. So free throw shooting could make a difference. Smith spins out of a double trap, and that's Johnson with the ball, goes to the basket against Stacy, holds his ground, nothing there. Woods with the rebound, and kicks it to Grewal, who's called for a travel. Ferdale again shows the full court press. Cougars really haven't had much trouble with it, and they again don't have trouble with it again tonight. Lydon takes the ball to the basket, not there. Smith kicks it to Stacy, gets it to Rucker. Rucker for 3, it's off the mark. He never really got his feet underneath him and got square. And that shot is off, and that's going to be a foul on the Cougars. On Kyson Parks.
First personal, 15.
Kyson Parks with the first personal, 15 foul. 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Cougars might be in danger of giving the Ferdale Golden Eagles the double bonus. The bonus is maybe the double bonus for most of the fourth quarter. Johnson with the 3, not there, not fouled. Scramble for the rebound is Woods. Timeout called by Jason Owens, 30-second timeout. That's his 4th timeout called. He has 1 left. That secures the possession. Not sure what the urgency was for that timeout call. Down by 10 with 2 minutes left to go. You might regret that, needing that timeout later. So 30-second timeout. We'll be back with 15 seconds left. 15 seconds. Ferndale ball on the baseline. Utsi to trigger it in. Lob to Woods. Takes a little hippity hop, steps through, and he's going to be called for a foul on the Cougars. Kyson Parks. It's going to be his second foul. So Kyson's going to be called for the foul. It's his second personal, that's the 16th foul. And he comes out, and Stoddard comes into the game. Next foul, the Golden Eagles will be shooting the bonus. Skip pass to Woods by Utsi over his head and out of bounds. That'll be Cougar ball with 2:01 left to go in the third quarter. Stacy high-low to Stoddard. Beautiful look from Evan Stacy. And Stoddard lays it in. Grewal goes right to the basket. He steps by Stoddard. Little runner not there. Woods with the rebound, and he lays it up and in. So Cougars now lead 36-26, still holding that 10-point lead. And that's a foul on the Golden Eagles. It's going to be on Grewal. Thomas back into the game now for Grewal. 1:25 to go here in the third quarter.
That's his first personal, 13.
That's Rucker from the corner. That's his 6th 3 of the night. So Rucker dialing it up from long distance, his 4th of the quarter. Tony gets caught in the air. Rucker with the steal. Another 3. This time it's off the mark. Stacy knocks the ball out of bounds. Good steal by Rucker. A little bit of a heat check for him there. Mills into the game for Woods. 1:08 to go as Cougars come out in their full court pressure. Johnson has it. Stacy bothering Utsi to Tony at the high post. Johnson goes to the basket. Oh, and Stoddard is going to be called for a block. So,
Number 22, Zach Stoddard. That's his third.
Johnson to the line.
17.
Cougars leading by 13, 45 seconds to go.
Johnson will be at the line.
And they're going to give
Shooting
Johnson 2 shots. First one is up and it's good. Sonko into the game for Stacey now. Second one is up off the back rim. Leiden is in there fighting for the rebound. And looks like that ball went off Mills. 42.6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ball knocked away by Thomas off of Leiden. To Smith, looks long to Sonko, goes to the basket, lays it up and in. Bakare Sonko, great look over the top from Dominic Smith. Cougars now lead by 14. Johnson for 3, off the rim, comes to Mills. The offensive rebound. Now it's going to Thomas for 3, not there. It's going to bounce out to Utsi. 10 seconds to go in the quarter, excuse me. Johnson has it. He gets to the corner to Thomas, double pumps it, and he gets it. So he doesn't hit the straight up jump shot, but Lincoln Thomas at the buzzer with the double clutch jimmy from the corner brings the Golden Eagles back to within 11 with a prayer from the corner. That's the end of 3. Cougars lead 41-30. We'll be back in 45 seconds.
Is 633-5006. 633-5006. That's your winning ticket.
Ferndale will inbound the ball here to start the fourth quarter, trailing by 11. A couple of things that are of note as we go into this fourth quarter. We've got some Cougars that are in foul trouble, and they have 17 fouls in the half, so it'll be one and one the rest of the half, soon to be in the double bonus. The other thing is the Golden Eagles only have 1 timeout left. That's a travel. So it'll be Cougar ball. Ball into the high post to Stacy, gets it to Rucker, but 3 seconds of the key is called on Stoddard. Dominic Smith with a great deflection and knock away, gets it behind his back right to Rucker. Rucker to Stacy, runs into the trees, throws it out to Utsi. Utsi's 1-on-3, gets the ball to a cutting Thomas who puts it up and it rolls out. So he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul number 5, Don Smith, that's his 3rd personal.
Fouls on Smith, that's his 3rd personal.
Thomas will be at the line shooting 2.
Thomas leaves the first one off the front rim and it rolls out. Second one is up and it's in. But he was over the line. He went in before the ball hit the rim. Lane violation, so take the point away. Cougars maintain their 11-point lead with 7:11 to go in the ball game. Great pass from Smith to Stoddard, who lays it in. Beautiful work by Dominic Smith, drawing the defense, sliding that ball to Stoddard, who goes to the basket strong and lays it in. Ball goes to Tony. Tony had the 3-pointer and the 3-point play and hasn't scored since then. That's a steal. Stacy ahead to Rucker and lays it in. Now the Cougars have a 15-point lead at 45-30. And Rucker's going to be called for the foul. That's the 19th foul. It's going to be 1-on-1 for Lincoln Thomas.
Foul number 11, Evan Stacy. Correction, that foul was on number 2, Ben Rucker. That's his 3rd personal, 19. Thomas will be at the line shooting 1-on-1.
Ball's tipped around and out of bounds. It's going to go off the Cougars, and that's front end of the 1-on-1 missed. Those are great opportunities for Ferndale to try to get back into this game, but if they can't make their free throws, it won't matter how many fouls the Cougars have. It will be difficult for them to do so. Mills inside to Grewal, back to Mills for 3, and he drills that. Lucas Mills with his 2nd 3 of the night.
Mills for 3.
Stoddard, little free throw line jump shot, not there. Utsi and Smith joust for it. Smith wins it, gets the ball back, kicks it out to Stacy for 3. Evan Stacy hits it off the front rim and curls it in. So Evan Stacy gives the Cougars back a 15-point lead by answering Mills' 3. High-low look from Thomas to Woods. Knocked away, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Ferndale ball. 5:32 left to go in the game. Mills with the air ball and out of bounds for the Cougars. Cougars break the press, get the ball, and Dominic Smith sets up the offense. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Ben Rucker with the penetration, slides it to Stacy. Pump fake in the middle of everything, and they're going to call 3 seconds in the key. Tony back down to the game for Woods. Grewal to the basket, lays it up and in. And Jason Owens will call his last timeout. So 4:57 left to go in the game. Ferndale trails by 13 at 48-35. 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 55. So, little clock issue there. Now we put 4:57 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Cougars lead by 13 with the ball. Greenland goes to the basket. Oh, Tony gets the step through, but he comes back and blocks it. Mills gets it. Head to Greenwald, but out of bounds over his head. Cougars again handle the press easily. Rucker for three. It's off the front rim, not there. Greenwald with the rebound. Lutzi finds Tony in the middle of the key. Kicks it out to Mills. Knocked away by Stacy. Got his hand on another basketball tonight. Evan Stacy's hands have been everywhere tonight, knocking balls away. Under 4 minutes to go now. And that's Greenland for three, and he knocks it down. Caleb Greenland. And the long inbounds pass comes to Greenwald, who goes to the basket and lays it in.
Basket by Norman Greenwald.
51-37. Ball goes into Stoddard at the high post, kicks to Stacy, to Rucker, looks to load it. Now he takes a little runner off the back rim. Tony with the rebound. 3 minutes to go now, 14-point lead for the Cougars. Thomas for three, and it's off the front rim. Good box out by Smith. Gets the ball to Stoddard. Ahead to Greenland, off the backboard, not there. Thomas gets the carom. Comes up, throws it with one hand to running Mills. Too far for him. That's why we need to jump stop, throw the ball with two hands, but that one-handed pass off the dribble just eluded Lucas Mills. Greenland for three, and he drills one. So Caleb Greenland gets the three, gives the Cougars a 17-point lead. Grewal with the missed shot. Lucas Mills with the push. So with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, it's going to be the fourth team foul on Ferndale. It's the fourth team and the first personal foul on Mills. So 2:30 to go, Cougars with a 17-point lead. And Leiden is called for a travel. Inbound pass to Tony. Gets it to Usti for three. Front rimmed it. Greenland with the rebound. Out to Rucker. Rucker 1-on-4. Wisely pulls it back. Lyden goes to the basket. Scoops one up and rolls it in. Lyden with a circus shot in the middle of the key. Gives the Cougars a 19-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Ustra throws it away and gets it to Lyden. Tony's challenging, and he is fouled. Kind of a bailout call there. Lyden really didn't have anywhere to go with the ball, but there was definitely contact.
Foul number 2, Tony, that's his third personal, 15. Lyden will be at the line shooting 2.
So with 1:50 to go in the game, Lyden's going to shoot 2. Cougars leading by 19. And now wholesale changes will be made. Parks is back in. Smith is in. Joshua Irvin is in the game. Bakary Sanko's in the game. And Quentin Steen will come in for the shooter Lyden. The ball is in, and that gives the Cougars a 20-point lead. Aaron Resnick now in, and Quisunum Rabang is in for the Golden Eagles. And that's Resnick with the ball, giving it to Tony. Ball goes into Rabang, and he misses the little left-handed hook. Coming across, that's Parks to Smith. Sonko, Steen now has it. He's going to go to the basket. Stops, pops, off the mark. Sonko with the rebound after Parks deflected it. Steen looking again. Not there. Smith gets a screen from Irvin. Knocks it gone. Irvin gets the rebound. And it's going to be a turnover. 54 seconds left to go in the game. Lyden now in for Smith. 20-point lead for the Cougars. 54 seconds left to go in the game. Resnick is called for over and back. That'll be Cougar ball with 45 seconds left to go in the game. That's Parks for three, misses everything. Woods with the rebound. Coming in transition, gets it to Ustra, misses the lay-in, gets his own rebound. And it's going to send Ustra to the line, fouled by Steen, and that'll be the double bonus. 28.8 seconds left to go in the game. It's been all Cougars since halftime. This game was tied up at 16. Cougars got a 5-point lead at the half and then was able to push it out, led by Ben Rucker's big second half with 4 threes in the third quarter. Second one is up and it's good. 19-point lead. Steen takes it. Now the Cougars playing keep away, and he's fouled. Fifth team foul on Ferndale. 10 seconds left to go in the game. Ball comes into Irvin. Three seconds left to go. And that's going to be the ball game. So the Cougars take a big second half, and they win 57-38. Thanks everybody for joining us late on the live stream for the Lakewood Cougars. The next time these Cougars will be in action Saturday night against Archbishop Murphy, Steve Jensen will be on the call. We will also be broadcasting on KRKO. Tomorrow night we have wrestling with no sound, just the pictures, as we'll be at a school board meeting. And then Thursday night, girls basketball. So, for Laura Leach, I'm Dale Leach. We've got Melody Irish on the social media. Thanks, Kate Thronson, for setting everything up for us. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the Cougar live stream.
Greenland 8, Zach Stoddard